Hey there! Today, we are going to talk about something that feels a little tricky for a lot of people, but it is so important for growing your local business. We're diving into how and when to ask for reviews without any of that awkwardness. So let's just start with a question that I know probably keeps you up at night. You look at your competitors and you know your work is better, but for some reason, they seem to be getting all the calls. It's so frustrating, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, the answer usually isn't some big, complicated marketing secret. It's often something that's right there, hiding in plain sight. And it's something you have total control over.
Look, we know you do top quality work. We know your customers are happy with the job you did. The big difference? It's their online visibility. When someone new goes searching, your competitor is the one showing up first. And that visibility, well, that's what turns into a steady stream of phone calls. The missing piece of the puzzle is almost always reviews.
Now, I want you to just let this number sink in for a second. 93%. We're not talking about a small handful of people here. This is, well, it's pretty much everybody. Yep, that's how many people say that online reviews are a major factor in helping them decide which local business they're going to hire. It's basically the new word of mouth, and it is happening on a massive scale online every single day.
There's actually a name for this. It's called social proof. And like we said, it's today's word of mouth. Think about it. When a potential customer sees a whole bunch of positive reviews for your business, it sends this powerful signal of trust. It's telling them, hey, lots of other people chose this company and had a great experience. You can trust them. It's a safe. And it's not just about convincing people, it's also about convincing Google. When the Google algorithm sees a steady flow of good recent reviews, it sees a healthy, active business that people trust. And what happens then? It's way more likely to show your business to potential customers in the search results.
Okay, so we know how important this is, but when is the perfect time to ask? It really just comes down to timing it right. You want to ask at that moment of peak happiness, right after the job is done and they're standing there admiring your work, or when a customer just naturally says, "Thank you so much." That's your cue. A simple follow-up message a little later also works wonders.
And here's the best part. You don't need some weird, complicated script. Seriously, whether you're face-to-face, sending a quick text, or an email, just a short, friendly, direct message is all you need. You could literally start using any of these examples today.
I love this example. Listen to the way it's phrased. It helps other people find our business. See how that just reframes the whole thing? You're not just asking for a favor for yourself, you're asking them to help out future customers who are in the same boat they were. It's super low pressure, and it works.
The whole key here is to keep it human. Just be authentic. Most customers who are happy with your work want to help. They're just busy. They forget. So personalizing it and making it super simple with a direct link makes a huge difference. Oh, and when you get a review, good or bad, make sure you respond. It really shows you're paying attention. And one huge don't, never, ever offer rewards for reviews. Google is really strict about this, and it can absolutely backfire on you.
And if you want to see the real-world impact, well, here it is. This is not just about a pretty star rating. A business that has very few reviews or only old ones might get a trickle of calls. But a business that gets a steady, consistent flow of new reviews, the number of inbound calls they get can go through the roof. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. Having a strong review profile builds trust with customers and with Google. And that trust leads directly to more phone calls, which of course leads to what we're all after, more booked jobs. So, how do you get started right now? It's easy. Here's a simple 3-step plan. First, just go to your Google business profile and grab your unique review link. Second, just pick one method to start with, whichever feels easiest to you, and make it a habit. And third, just make it a point to respond to the feedback you get. That's it. So you see, asking for reviews really doesn't have to be this big, awkward thing. When you make it a natural part of your process, you'll start building the online reputation that you actually deserve. For more practical tips to grow your business, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And if you need some expert help with your local SEO to get more of those jobs booked, Proper Marketers is a great resource to check out.